Hey everybody, it's Tom, and I got been working on my corner back here, and mostly thinking about it. I think I got my plan of attack completely figured out. I had one or two options on it. I've got the rest of it cut off. Okay, let me just say what I got done here. I got the rest of the corner cut off. I got the entire corner of the Jeep cut off here. Get up here. Oh, here we go. Alright. So I got the entire corner cut off. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a flange across here. I'm probably going to put a little flange in here, and probably a little bit over here also. Now, this was all bent up, this piece of structure. Straightened it up, hammered and dollied it. I got my surfaces clean right here for the spot weld, and everything lines up. Bear with me here. See if I can put this up here. My straight edge, hits all three surfaces. There's a surface right there, a surface right there, and we got this surface, which is the top of the inner fender, and then it comes up and stops because it's the thickness of the metal. It's perfect. So I'm on the proper plane here, is I guess what I'm trying to say. So I got all this ready to go. I'm going to shoot some epoxy primer on it before I can't roll for here for some reason. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put some epoxy primer on that, on these surfaces down in here and all that stuff, and then where I'm going to make my spot welds, I'll just you know, grind a little spot for it to stick to. Now, I was thinking, and I had one or two different ways to go here. I could have taken my piece right here. Let's see if I can hold it up here. Okay, as you can see, that's fitting really nice. Okay, it's out here because it's on top over here. Okay, so it's fitting nice. Now, I could have took it here and bent it around. As you can see, you got that lip right here. But to tell you the truth, see, there's nothing down here at all. There's nothing. So you're going to depend on your squareness, and maybe I'm over engineering this just a little bit, but I don't want to screw it up, you know, and I want to get this done. I'm trying to think this through and figure out what's going to be the best way to do it. So I'm not going to put that bend on there. It's just too risky, I think. There's too much flex that can result in here. I could screw it up very easily, and so I decided not to do that. So what I decided to do instead was I made me a piece. Okay, let's get a look at that. Okay, this is my lip right here. I've got a flange bent on it, as you can see right there. Now this is going to go up in here like this. Okay, and what we got is our piece, and it goes down right here. It's not cut to length yet, but the overall shape is what I want. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and, you know, I'll screw this piece that I'm going to make here, this big piece, and I'll screw it to this. So I got to make another one of these for the other side, which would be like this. Okay, and then the two will weld together on the flanges here in the back. The two halves will, the two pieces are going to get welded together back here. Then what that does for me is I'm not worried about warping it because we have so many bends here when I weld all this. So in the end, what the piece does for me is it makes me fit my piece a little bit better. My plan is to put this piece in first over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and this piece here will get cut out right here where my thumb is. That'll get cut out because this surface needs to be setting flush on this. So we'll cut that out, and I will stick this piece up here. I'll just tack it, I'll clamp it, and get it where I want it, exactly where I want it. I'll use a straight edge all the way down, and I also will use my surfaces here, here, here to line up and get into the same plane on my mounting surface of my piece, which is going to be, you know, this flange. So I'll position that, get it all lined up, and then I will tack it in place up here on that surface right there, and also on this surface right here. I'll tack it in, and then I will fit this piece right here in. Once I get it made, I'll make the other side over here, and I will weld it in place, tack it, and then I'll be able to fit my radiused piece into this situation here on the back. I gotta have a place to start. So, and with this bend being the way it is that I have to put on up here, I think this is going to be the best way, because it gives me a better opportunity for a better fit. Maybe it's a little bit over engineering. Maybe I'm just a scaredy cat to try to put that lip on this piece. But here's the deal. This is the biggest piece of steel I got. I don't have another piece of steel that I can bend, that I can make another one of these from. I don't want to screw this up. I'd have to go buy some more steel. And the fact of the matter is, I just don't want to screw it up, period. So I think that's what I'm going to do. You see how the flange works? So when I screw that together, you know, everything will be tight, it'll be in its spot. You know, we'll screw everything together before we weld it together. The only thing that's going to get welded is I'm going to spot weld this piece in and the other piece that mates up to it, which will be just like this for the other side. And as you can see, I'm sorry about all this moving around, making you guys dizzy or whatever. As you can see, my end's not cut square yet, but that's going to work out. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get my bend tight enough to match, but it's going to be okay. So this is all going to work out. I'm confident. I know exactly how I'm going to make it now. And so I'm going to make another one of those pieces the same length, and then I'll take it and you know, cut it to length once I get it all in there and get it fit the way I want it. And I think this is going to be good. I think I'll be able to weld my pieces down here and not have to worry about warpage. Took me just a little bit of time to make this, to get it straight. You know, it wants to pull one way or the other. We got 1-2 bends in it, so you know, it's looking pretty good. I can deal with it. So that's the way I'm going to do it. So once I get that done, then I'm going to make the side piece over there and get it all where I want it, because it's going to have the most strength. It's got the most stuff to connect it to, and top and bottom. And then we'll get the other piece made, and I'll be able to go ahead and weld it to my deal here. It's going to go up in there, and then I'll be able to put my piece over here. I got to bend the bottom lip on it, and then I'll be able to put it over there. I'll have flanges on each side, this side, and around on the underside of the radius I'll have a flange. And then up here, right up here, this is not going to be able to, I'm not going to be able to get a flange on there. I don't have the room, so we're going to end up with a butt weld all the way across. Damn it. I really wanted that flange right there, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get my flange tool in there. Even if I put it in over here, get back here, even if I put it in over here, it won't fit. It just won't clear right here, and I just don't know if I got enough piece to do that. So it's going to be a butt weld across the top there. So, but I'm pretty confident I'm going to be able to nail it. I was really worried. I couldn't hardly even sleep last night about it. I was sitting there and laid in bed last night thinking about it, and I was just too scared to put that bend on there. And maybe I'm overreacting here or whatever, but I'd rather make 2 extra pieces, and I think I'll be able to weld them up and they won't warp. And I think that's the way to do it, to get it right for me. I'm full of confidence now, whereas before I was you know, sort of leery about it. So there we go. That's where I'm at on it. I got it all cleaned up. I'm ready to put my flanges on. I got to put some reliefs in here. I'll put my flanges on the sides, up here, a little bit down there, and a little bit down there. And I'll make this other piece, and then I'll start fitting it all together. So that's where I'm at on it.